boys and girls. So nice of you to join me today. We're going to continue to talk all about Easter, and today we're going to explore chicks, and we're going to make a fun craft. So, before we start, I'd like to do our Pledge of Allegiance. Now, Mrs. Hamilton will put her hand the other way so I don't confuse you, but remember, we put our right hand on our heart. Are we ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I will be respectful. I will be responsible. I will be a problem solver. I will be an achiever. I will be peaceful, and I will follow Christ in all that I say and do. All right, let's move on. Do you remember that song I taught you last week, God Bless America? Let's sing that now. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Good job. Before we start calendar, let's see who our special visitor is today. Oh, it looks like the Easter Bunny, and there he is. He's holding an egg. Well, thanks for joining us, Easter Bunny. I hope you remember to use your eyes for watching, your ears for listening. I hope your voice is quiet and your body is calm. All right, let's start calendar.
Yippee! It's March 2020. Let's make a calendar. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All right, our day of the week today begins with the letter T, which makes a t sound. Can you think of what day it is? Think of our 7 days of the week song. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you were thinking Tuesday, you are right.
Great job! Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020.
And look at that, it is the last day of March. Okay, I'm going to slide the word Tuesday over to this green rectangle. And we have a lot of counting to do today, but tomorrow it'll be January February, March, April, and we'll only have one number to count. So here we go. I hope you're all counting with me. It's important to count every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Wow. All right, I'll show you how to make a 31. A 30 begins with a 3. Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. And then a 1. 1 is fun. It's just a straight line down. 31. All right. Oop, and I never moved the 31 over.
31st. Great job.
Now I can hit the arrow, but let's look and see who was supposed to help me today with calendar. It's Addie. Hi, Addie. And before we move on to months of the year, let's see who our helper is. Hi, Greg. All right, here we go. Let's one more time move Lily's birthday cake. And soon we'll be talking about somebody else's birthday in May. It's going to be Ronan's birthday. All right, last time I'm going to pick the rainbow with the pot of gold at the end. Tomorrow we'll have new pictures.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's do our months of the year. It's in math songs because calendar is math. And our months of the year are math. The months of the year.
The months of the year.
January, February, March, and April, May, and June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. January, February, March, and April, May, and June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year.
All right. Okay. Well, let's say hi to Graciana. And we are going to do the alphabet. We're going to say the letter, the sound it makes, and the picture it begins with. Here we go. A, apple. B, ball. C, cat. I hope you're saying it with me. D, dog. E, elephant. F, fish. G, goat. H, hat. I, igloo. J, jar. K, kangaroo. L, lion. M, mouse. N, nut. O, octopus. P, pig. Q, queen. R, rabbit. S, sun. T, turtle. U, umbrella. V, vest. W, walrus. X, x-ray. Y, yo-yo. And Z, zebra. Now some of our sounds are easier than others, like T is t. I know a lot of you have trouble with R because it makes a R sound. And another tricky one that's coming up soon is W. W makes a w sound. Okay, well, let's move on to seasons. And our season helper today is Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Okay, we're going to do our season song, so make sure you're standing up. And remember, when we do our season song, we touch our head, our shoulders, our knees, and our toes. All right, do it with me. Let's say the seasons. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. These are the seasons of the year. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Super duper fast. Ah! Okay. All right. Move the arrow toward the right season. And it looks like it's going to be something that begins with the letter S. Spring. And if you look outside, you'll see a lot of the trees are starting to blossom. It is spring. We're going to count by tens now. Let's say hi to our friend Ella. I can count by tens. Ready now, let's go. I can count by tens. Here I go. One of our new sight words, G-O, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, we're going to say hi to Aiden. Hi, Aiden. And we're going to say our vowels. Our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. All right, now really put your thinking caps on. Let's think, what vowel makes the sound eh, eh, eh? If you were thinking A, you're right. Oh, the A goes eh, eh, eh. The A goes eh, eh, eh. The little A's a circle with the stick right after that. All right. Which vowel makes an sound? Like underwear. Yes, it's the letter U. How about the vowel that makes an sound? If you were thinking I, you're right. Let's sing the letter I sound. I. Little I is one short line with an extra dot above it in the sky. Now it's time to fly, fly, fly. All right, we have two sounds left. Which vowel makes an I hope you were thinking E. Yes. E also begins with the word egg. We're going to talk about those today. Real eggs, not ones you decorate, but real ones. All right, and the last vowel is the one that makes a sound. If you were thinking O, you are right. O makes an sound. All right, let's move on to weather. I'm going to say hi to our friend Parker, and we're going to do the weather song. And look out for that D-O-do word. It's in the song. What's the weather like today? Look outside, what do you say? Is it chilly? Is it warm? Is it windy? Will it storm? Parker, tell me right away, what's the weather like today? All right, I'm going to go take a peek out the window. All right, well, I see our beautiful United States flag, and it's blowing in the wind. So that's a good weather word. And I see one puddle left from yesterday, but I don't see any rain. See any sun. I see lots of clouds. The weather words I'm going to pick today are windy. And even though I was cold when I opened that window, I'm going to pick cloudy. I definitely didn't see any sun today. Well, before I start reading your story, I thought we'd talk to our friend Antonio. Hi, boys and girls. Oh, Antonio, it's so good to see you. How are you feeling today, Antonio? Well, I'm feeling a little frustrated. Frustrated. That's one of our emotion words that we were talking about. Frustrated is a good feeling to describe how you might be feeling, boys and girls. Frustrated is when you want to do something, but something gets in your way and you can't do it. Maybe it's too hard, or maybe, why are you frustrated, Antonio? I'm frustrated I can't go to school. I'm frustrated too because I miss my friends. So let me get that word. I have it right here. It begins with the letter F. Frustrated. Maybe you're feeling frustrated, but have no fear. We'll be back in school soon. But I understand how Antonio's feeling. Right, Antonio? Yes, but I'm also happy that I can watch Mrs. Hamilton. Oh, isn't that nice? Are you watching me every day, Antonio? Oh, good. All right, well, I think I better find that word to show my friends. The word happy. Here's a good picture of someone being happy. Well, I'm glad Antonio's happy. I'm happy, too, that you're watching Mrs. Hamilton every day. All right, well, I have a story to read to you today, and it is a story about eggs, real eggs. So, the story I'm going to read you is called The Egg. And I'm not going to read you the whole book because it talks about lots of different eggs. But I'm going to read you the part about the chick because today we're going to be making a chick coming out of an egg. So let's get started. Most of the eggs that we eat come from chickens. There's a nice picture of a chicken. Now this book is a very special book. It has like a clear page and then another page. Let's see what this says. An egg forms inside a female chicken. So a girl chicken, look at that. Now, this is a picture of the inside of a chicken's body. There isn't a big hole in her. It's just pretending there's a hole. If you could look inside of a female chicken, a hen, if you could look inside, this is what you would see. An egg forms right inside the chicken, and then she lays eggs. Let's turn the page. A hen is a female chicken. A rooster is a male chicken. The rooster and hen must mate to create an egg. So this is a rooster. Have you ever seen a rooster? They go cock-a-doodle-doo. And this is a hen. The hen lays the eggs and then sits on them to keep them warm. So here's another clear page. And look at that. Those are the eggs that she's laying. The hen lays the eggs and sits on them to keep them warm. Oh, I think I might have read that part already, but that's okay. Now, when you're a farmer, if you come and take eggs every day, well, then the hen doesn't get to lay on them, so no baby chicks are going to form from those eggs. Here's a nice picture of an egg. Look, inside the egg, a chick is starting to form. So here we go. They're showing us inside. The egg white and the yolk will nourish the chick until it hatches. Nourish, that means feed. It feeds the baby chicken that grows inside. Now when you go to the store and you get eggs, well, those are not eggs that a hen laid on. Those are eggs the farmer took right away. After only 2 days, the chick is beginning to form. So this is showing inside an egg. And this teeny tiny dot with an eye is the baby chick starting to form. Only after 2 days. the mommy hen laying on the eggs. Oh my. The hen spends most of her time on the nest until the chicks are born. There it is, it's getting bigger. Oh, look at it now, it's so crowded in that egg. It grows quickly. In 21 days, it will be ready to hatch. So look how big the chick is. She's taking up the whole egg. Almost time to come out. Watch. The shell cracks. The chick breaks through with its sharp little beak. So look, if you look real close, oh gosh. If you look really close, you can see little cracks starting to form. There's a crack. Look, oh, look, it's a little chick coming out of his egg. Look carefully at this picture, as it looks very similar to what we're going to do today. In a few hours, it can eat and walk by itself. Can you believe that? After the little chick is born, when she's born, she's wet. She's very, very wet. She doesn't look cute like that. But as soon as she dries off, then it looks like a little chick. Chicken is born. Mrs. Hamilton hatched some baby chicks once in something called an incubator. An incubator is a machine that keeps the eggs warm. So you have to get the eggs from the mommy and put them right in the box. And it will keep the eggs warm. And 21 days later, the chicks started to hatch. Maybe I can find a video of that to show you guys. It was very exciting. Okay, so I'm not going to finish all of that book because a lot is covered in the video we're going to be watching. So this is the March 2020 issue of our Clifford magazine, and it's called A Teeny Tiny Nest. And this is a hummingbird. Have you ever seen a hummingbird? They're so tiny. A hummingbird is very little. Her nest is so small, it fits on a pine cone. Oh my gosh. She made it with grass and spider webs. Oh my. Can you guess what she has inside that nest? Oh, I think you might know. So let's watch this little video about eggs.
Eggs, big and small. It's springtime. Do you know what that means? Baby birds are hatching. Birds hatch from eggs. They poke through their hard eggshells. Some birds have an egg tooth on top of their beaks. They use it to help break the shell. The egg tooth falls off after the bird hatches. But birds aren't the only ones that hatch. All kinds of animals come from eggs. Reptiles, like alligators, snakes, and turtles, hatch from eggs. Reptile eggs are often soft and leathery, not hard. Amphibians, like frogs and toads, hatch from eggs too. Frogs and toads lay lots of eggs at once. They stick together in a jelly. What does that fish have in its mouth? Those are eggs. Fish lay lots of slimy eggs. This fish holds them in its mouth to keep them safe. Other fish protect their eggs by burying them in the sand at the bottom of the ocean. Insects hatch from tiny eggs. Some insect eggs are bright and beautiful. And some look like seeds stuck to a leaf. Even dinosaurs hatched from eggs. Really big ones. Some dinosaurs' eggs were bigger than a football.
Wow.
Animals hatch from all kinds of eggs. See what's hatching in your Scholastic magazine.
So this says, tiny babies grow up. eggs. Do you see the tiny hummingbird eggs in the tiny nest? They are each the size of a jelly bean. Oh, I'm going to get so close to show you guys. So tiny. There she is. There's a hummingbird. 5 days old. What hatched? Tiny baby birds did. They want food. 13 days old. The baby birds grew. They have feathers now. They barely fit in the tiny nest. 21 days old. The baby birds can fly now. They will fly away from the tiny nest. And hummingbirds, they fly so fast that you can't even see their wings moving. Move and learn. Why are they called hummingbirds? Their little wings flap so fast they can make a humming sound. How fast can you flap? So try and flap your arms. See how fast you can. And let's see what this is. I'm going to hit that. There it is. There's a hummingbird. Look at those wings. Oh my gosh. Whoa. See how fast they move? Very cool. And this is the last page, and it says, how many eggs are in each bird's nest? Click the number. This looks like a paper you might see in kindergarten. So what you're going to have to do is, see how there is a big T? All right, so in each box, we'll look at the first box first. Count how many eggs are in that nest. 1, 2. Now I'm given 2 choices. Which is the number 2? Do you know? I'm going to click on it. I'm right, because around and back on the railroad track makes the number 2. All right, so see, we did the first box. Now let's do the second box. You count, use your self-talk. How many eggs are in this basket? And when you self-talk, you can count in your head or out loud. And it's best to start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 choices. I bet you most of you know the number 1. 1 is fun. That's not a 5. So I'm going to hit this one. Fat old 5 goes down and around. Put a hat on top. All right. So we've done 2. Let's go down to the next box. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of eggs in that basket. So count out loud, count in your head. Start way over here. We always go left to right. So I'm going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be very careful when you count. You got to touch each one and count. So don't go 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 2 choices. That's this one. Make an S, but do not wait. Go back up and make an 8. All right, so we've done 3 problems. 1 more. Let's look in this nest. How many eggs do you see? Ooh, I can count it in my head. Can you? 1, 2, 3.
Good work.
Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. And I got a star. Good work. And if you were helping Mrs. Hamilton, good work to you too. Okay, well now it's time to start doing our craft. Now our craft for today is a white oval shape. And if you don't have this craft at home, you can probably make it pretty easily. Look at this. So you need this. You need a plain sheet of construction paper. And then Mrs. Hamilton has this little thing, and this is going to be a chick. So it's kind of shaped like a kidney bean. Looks like a pear, huh? All right, so this is what we're going to do. I don't think we're going to write our name first. So I think we should cut the egg out. So remember, thumb up, and we're going to cut on the line. Open and close with the scissors. Stay on the line. Wish I could show you. I'm going to go around and I'm going to turn the paper, not the scissors. My scissors stay in the same spot. And I turn the paper. Now, Mrs. Hamilton didn't do one thing, so once you get your egg cut out, I have something important to show you. And you might need to ask a mom or dad to help you. So once you have your egg cut out like this is what I need you to do. Fold it in half. And then with your scissors, look, I'm not pushing it together. I'm just putting two ends together. I'm taking my scissors and I'm just making one little snip. See? One little snip. Because we're going to be needing to do something. All right. So then you have your piece of paper. And you have your chick. You have to flip this around. So you are going to have to glue your chick on about the middle of the paper. So I'm going to get my glue out. And I think I'm going to put the glue on my chick. So I'm just going to put some glue. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Because you want it on there pretty good. Oh dear, I pushed too hard. All right. I'll hold it down, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now you're going to need to make eyes. 2 little eyes. So this is going to be a chick. And then a beak. A beak is like a triangle. So there's a couple ways you can make a triangle, but what I would do is I'd make a line up, down, oh dear, I'm trying to do this while videotaping, and then a line at the bottom, and then color it in. All right, so my chick is a little funny looking, but that's okay. I tried my best. All right, now comes the tricky part. Very tricky part. You're going to take the egg. You really have to follow directions now. You have to take the egg, and you're going to put glue all around the edge of the egg. Please, please don't put glue in the middle. Your project won't turn out. So make sure you're listening. I'm going to put glue just around the outside of the egg one time, and I was still pushing. I was pushing pretty hard because I don't want it not to stick. Then I'm going to flip it over right away, and I'm going to cover the baby. Where'd you go, baby? And then I'm going to smooth it around. Smooth it around. This is one of Mrs. Hamilton's favorite crafts that I make all year round. So smooth it around. Wait a little bit. Don't rush, because you really want that to stick well. I'm looking like I'm missing a piece of paper. Ugh. All right, so now we're going to do this part. We're going to take the little piece that you snipped, and you're just going to rip it a little, because you want to see some of that chick. Oh, I see my funny looking beak. Oh no, I might have been pulling too early. Make sure you wait a bit before you pull, but I don't have the time. I'm running out of battery on my phone. See? So you just peel a little. You don't want to peel a lot, because you just want to see that chick coming out of his egg. Okay? So you're just ripping a little. Oh, isn't he so cute? I didn't have this little piece of paper in my folder, but I'm pretty sure I put it in my students' packets. so what I have here is a line and the words hatch, from, and then another line. So, what Mrs. Hamilton wanted you guys to do today, and if I didn't add that paper, maybe Mom and Dad could print it out, because it's just making a line and putting the words hatch, from, and then another line there. So, we're going to be adding some words. And the first word we're going to be putting here is the word chicks. So, Mrs. Hamilton, look, I'm holding my pencil with 3 fingers. Make sure you're holding your pencil the right way. Don't lose practice. You shouldn't be holding it up here. Down near the bottom, 3 fingers. All right, so I'm going to spell the word chicks for you. It's a C. Around and stop. Then an H. Down, back up to the middle and around. Ch, ch, eh, eh, eh. Eh, eh, I. So another I. Chick. We're going to make a C. And in the word chick, we need a K. Oh, that's a tricky. So go to the middle. Make a line up, back to the middle, line down. And then the letter S. Make a C, but do not wait. Make a backward C. Chicks. Chicks hatch from. Now we're going to write what they hatch from. What does a chick hatch from? Eggs. Ah, ah, ah. What makes the ah sound? The tricky little letter E, letter E, letter E goes ah, 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 E, E, E. Dance by the light of the moon. Make a straight line across, go up and around, up and around. That's how you make the E. Now the G. Pretty simple. Make a circle. And then straight line down into the ground, curl up. That's one G. I'm going to make another one. Must be easier for you at home. I hope you're working on a table. I'm working on a carpet. And down and a hook. And then chicks hatch from egg, that says. But chicks hatch from eggs. We have to add an S. Makes a Z sound sometimes at the end of words. You might need help with that S. That's tricky. All right, if you didn't have this piece of paper, well, you could just write the word chick if you want. Chick. I'll do it here, just to practice again. Holding 3 fingers. C, H. You make a big line down. Go up halfway and around. I, C, K. Chick. And I only have 1 chick. Up, line down. Chick. Isn't he cute? I love this project. Okay. Friends in my class, I also sent this piece of paper. There's a line here, and it says, child's name is a good helper. We are in the time of Lent. We're getting ready for Easter. And during the time of Lent, we're all supposed to be helping one another. And now that we're at home, I hope you're helping whoever you're staying home with. Your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa. Are you being a good helper? Oh, I hope so. So right here on this line, we're going to write our names. I'll write Mrs. Hamilton really quick. Hamilton. Mrs. Hamilton is a good helper. Oh, I hope so. So there's a star here. You can color it. But let's look how you can be a good helper. You don't even need this sheet to see this. I can make my bed. I do that every morning. So if you do that, you get to put a little check. I can put away my toys. Oh, I do that in the classroom. Are you putting your toys away at home? I hope so, especially if mom or dad or someone asks you to. I can fold the washcloths? Do you know that you could do that? Mom and dad could show you and you could help fold. I fold washcloths. Here's another thing you could do to help. I can put the napkins on the table. Everybody needs a napkin during dinner time or lunchtime. You can help pass them out. Okay. I can wash off the table. I know everyone in my class can because one of our class jobs is to wipe the table. You can be helping at home. And then I can hang up my coat. That's another job I know everyone in my class can do because when they come in the morning, they hang up their own coat. Mom and dad don't do it. No, they do it all by themselves. Right on their special hook. Okay, so then the last thing, this says, and you could do this at home if you don't have this paper. I can. You think of something that maybe you're doing at home. And maybe mom or dad can write that in, or you could try all by yourself and give yourself a check mark. So after you write it, you get to make a check mark, something you're doing to help, because God wants us all helping our moms or dads or grandmas and grandpas. And I know if you were at school, you would be helping Mrs. Hamilton too. That's why I'm always so proud of you. You are wonderful helpers. So let's all try and be a good helper today, okay? And I have put one more thing in your folders for today. And this is another thing for Lent, when we're getting ready to remember Jesus who died on the cross for us. These are all things you can do. You can thank your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa for things. Share. Are you sharing toys at home with your brothers or sisters? Give. Are you giving something? You can give a hug. You can give a kiss. You can give help. There's lots of things you can do. Oh, and there's the word help. Please help at home. Pray. Please try and remember. You don't even have to say a prayer like our song that we pray before we eat our meals, or the Our Father, or the Hail Mary. You can pray to God anytime you want. If you're worried about something, you can say, God, please help me. Help me to be, and just tell God what you want help with. Smile. That is a wonderful thing you can do. Smile. I love to smile at you guys. Play. That's easy. And sing. Oh, I miss the voices in our classroom. So you can cut these out and make little bracelets. So you just cut on the line. Miss Hamilton's trying to hold the camera and cut, but doing pretty good. Sorry, I'm wasting time. Come on, Mrs. Hamilton, finish up. Now I'm off the line. I wasn't cutting careful. I'm trying to rush. But once you get a little strip, you can maybe put a little glue at the bottom. It doesn't have to be a bracelet. What it could be, let me show you. So I put glue at the end. I'm going to make a circle. I got to hold that. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And look, it sticks together. Then cut out another, and this is called making a paper chain. And you can make chains. It doesn't have to be with these. If you don't have this paper, maybe you can just cut some construction paper. All right, now this is the trick to making a paper chain. You have to put this like this, loop this through. You might need help. I'm gonna put my camera down. Okay, so you loop that through, and then put them together, make an O. And if you have a stapler, boy, that's a lot easier. So if mom or dad could help you, you could staple these, or you just need your glue. Put a little bit of glue on the top, and put them together. Remember, you're making an O. And then you press them together, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you keep connecting them until you have a big, long chain that shows you all the things you could be doing as we wait for Easter to come to help. You can thank, share, give, help, pray, smile, sing, and play. All right, my friends? Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. We're going to continue to talk about Easter. All right? Thanks for being such good listeners. I'll see you all tomorrow.